Good afternoon. My name is Donna Feazell, and I'm your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You know, you can find us on television two different ways: Channel 182 on Charter Communications, and Abundant Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. And don't forget the podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. So good to be with you today. Thank you again so much for watching. We're kind of living in a world where things are just a little bit different than they were back in my olden days. I remember a time when if you went to work and you fell asleep on the job, you got fired. I mean, you really, there was no excuse for it. The boss would not allow it. And maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I kind of feel it the same way. But now and this was sent to me by Larissa, now this is a workplace. Dig this, okay? This is a workplace. And so it's a desk, and it actually, you can see the leaf that's folded up on the top, and you can see the desk chair in the back. And this is a desk that is actually a sleeping chamber. Yeah, they're selling those now. Yeah, it's like really becoming this big fad where you can like take naps at work. I mean, it sounds like I'm making this stuff up. That's why I wanted to put the picture out there, and then I'm going to show you a video in just a minute. But let's talk about this. Now, science, okay, we all trust science. Science says napping increases productivity. And yeah, I mean, I dig that. I really do get it. But it says the benefits of taking a power nap are great and varied. They can make you more productive, improve your health, and just help you to make you an all-around happier person. Yes, we all need rest. We do. But I am so ambitious that when I worked corporate GTE, had they said anything about me taking an hour off for a nap, I would have probably laughed in her face and just walked out the door and went on my business and just done what I needed to do. Let's look at this video. I'd like to get what do you think about this, okay? What are your thoughts?
Sleeping at work used to be frowned upon, still is in most circumstances, but in Japan, some clever bosses are recognizing that naps can actually boost productivity. Mayu Yoshida has this report.
At the end of lunch every day, the conference room of this Tokyo office converts into a place where workers can get some shut-eye. They're encouraged to snooze for about half an hour to recharge and refresh for the rest of the day. The company began the initiative 5 years ago to see whether it would help staff perform better.
The previous company I worked in, they didn't have anything like that, so here it's just very nice to have like 1 hour nap.
I can concentrate more in the afternoon. We're receiving positive feedback from our employees. They can get back to work with clear minds just like they have in the morning after sleeping.
Power naps are becoming a trend among businesses in Japan, where people often work long hours and don't get enough sleep. One recent study by the University of Michigan found that, on average, Japanese workers slept for less than 7.5 hours a day, less than any of the 100 other countries it surveyed. Now, there's an entire industry in Japan, producing things from customized pillows to herbal teas tailored for the sleep-deprived. And with companies required by law to offer staff annual stress checks, many are trying to ensure they're healthy and sleeping well. People in Japan say there's still a notorious virtue that sleeping less proves that you're working hard. But recent studies shows that sufficient sleep help people stay more alert and increase their productivity. At this capsule hotel in the business district, users can take an hour nap for about $6.
Nap Hour Services is not our core moneymaker, but it's working as an advertisement to increase guests staying overnight.
Studies estimate that lower levels of productivity, mental disorders, and accidents caused by a lack of sleep cost Japan's economy nearly $34 billion a year.
It's important for company managers to ensure stable working conditions and hours so employees can secure sufficient sleep.
Japan's health ministry has welcomed this new trend of sleeping at work, and not just for the sake of promoting healthy lifestyles. Mayu Yoshida, TRT World, Tokyo.
So, okay, I can take it. Send an I want your thoughts about this whole thing. Donna at donnasedge.com. I'm going to make a prediction. The people who are going to think it's outlandish and a really stupid idea are going to be business owners. I promise you that. The people who think it's great are going to be like, I don't know, people who already nap on the job right now. They just don't get caught. So, so let's talk about, first of all, when I was working GTE or any other place I have ever worked at, I promise you, had I been, because I sleep with my mouth open, had I went to sleep on the job, and I'm laying here just like this lady's doing right here under the desk. Again, this is a special made desk for her, so she can take a nappy time. I promise you, weird things would have been in my mouth. I would have choked from probably some of the stuff people would put in my mouth. I didn't trust those people. They were too much. I mean, too much of a prankster. But this is called staying ahead of your peers in technology and engineering. So listen, okay, I'll stop making fun. Let's find out what it is. Maybe I'm missing the point. Okay, so we still want to apologize for all the naps that we refuse to take as children. And this is found in interestingengineering.com. Thanks, Larissa, for sending this. Interestingengineering.com. If you would like for me to talk about something else, you can always send an email, Donna at donnasedge.com. So the author goes on to say, we still want to apologize for all the naps that we refuse to take as children. A short nap is a great way to get a bit of extra energy to help you finish out your day. So European countries have the right idea with their afternoon siesta, taking a break in the middle of the afternoon to rest or nap before continuing on for the rest of the workday. My problem is if I did take, I would be such an ill hornet, because if I sleep during the daytime hours, I get a headache and I'm not fun to be around. So they would probably say everybody but Donna, you don't. You do whatever you need to do. The rest of the world is stuck with a standard 9 to 5. And I'm good with that. The rest of the world is stuck with a standard 9 to 5 schedule with no chance to take a nap in the middle. And if they said, we're going to let you do what you want to do, okay, you got to take your lunch hour, you got to take your breaks and all this stuff, but we're going to give you the option of taking an extra hour for a nap during the daytime, or forego it and you get to leave an hour early. I would choose I don't want to do that. I want to leave an hour early. I would do that. But anyway, they're saying that, that might change soon. Science is showing that napping actually increases your productivity and can improve creativity and intelligence. It might even help you live a healthier life. Now, let's take a look at the science of napping. Let's see what that's all about. Why we need naps. Okay, they seem like something that should be left behind with other childhood things, but they can be beneficial even for adults. According to the CDC, CDC says it, upwards of 1/3 of adults aren't getting enough sleep. Now, the average adult should be getting between 7 and 9 hours of sleep, but most of us get less than 6 a night. I get to less than 6. Lack of sleep can be uncomfortable or even dangerous. Not sleeping for 24 hours, I dig this. Now, I got to have some kind of sleep, but not sleeping for 24 hours shows your reaction time so much that it's roughly equal to having a blood alcohol level of 0.10, and that's well over the legal limit. Now, yes, you read that right. Being drowsy behind the wheel is just as bad as driving drunk, and you wonder why we need naps. I get that. We're also biologically designed to take naps in the afternoon. I hadn't seen that in the Bible, but anyway, it's a natural part of our rhythm that we live by. Most people hit those afternoon doldrums around 2 when all they want to do is sleep. Unfortunately, for most of us, that's right in the middle of our workday. Now, the science of naps, let's talk about that. Naps are good for everyone, no matter how young or how old they are. A study by the University of Colorado at Boulder showed that toddlers who missed a nap are more anxious and have more trouble solving problems than those who nap every day. This problem carries over as we age. Naps help us manage our anxiety and solve problems. but we tend to leave them behind as we age. So research has also shown that taking a power nap in the afternoon is more effective than drinking a cup of coffee. I'd rather have coffee. The effect of taking a nap lasts much longer than caffeine and has the added benefit of having no crash at the end. Whether or not you're getting enough sleep, a nap in the afternoon can be much more effective than loading up on caffeine to get you through the rest of your work day. Now, actually, I found what works for me is drinking water. I mean, it has no caffeine in it. So, I mean, drink enough water throughout the day. And that's healthy, by the way. The more water you drink, the better your skin looks, the better you're going to feel. I mean, it's just, let's think about that too. Naps are even good for your heart. One study of more than 23,000 individuals found that napping at least 3 times a week lowered your chance of developing heart disease by 37%. It also has positive effects on blood pressure and can reduce your risk of heart attack, stroke, and even obesity. I bet the people I used to have as employees are healthy. Different kinds of naps. Taking the perfect nap isn't as simple as just lying down and falling asleep. There are 4 different types of naps to consider when you're trying to make it through those afternoon doldrums. Now, a 20-minute nap, also known as the power nap, is one of the best ways to get the extra boost of energy and make it through the rest of the afternoon. Now, it enables you to get the most out of your short nap without worrying about being groggy or needing extra caffeine to wake up. Now, the Mythbusters proves the efficiency of the power nap during a 24-hour test on a boat. Taking 4 20-minute naps every 6 hours during the 24-hour period helped to make them more efficient and accurate during their test. Now, the 30-minute nap is the one that you want to avoid. Now, according to this one, now the Japanese are doing the 1 hour thing. If you sleep for 30 minutes, a concept called sleep apnea starts to take effect. So when you're sleeping through the night, this inertia helps to carry you into a deeper stages of sleep. If you're just trying to take a short nap, it will leave you feeling groggy and worse off than when you laid down in the first place. Once you get past the 30-minute mark, your brain starts to head down towards deep sleep, which is a great option if you have an hour to kill. When your brain starts to slow down and head toward deep sleep, short-term memory is converted to long-term memory, which makes remembering names, faces, and facts easier. If you're studying something or have a new skill to learn, a 60-minute nap can make it easier to retain all that information. Finally, once you approach the 90-minute mark on your nap, you experience a full REM cycle, deep sleep, and possibly dreams. A 90-minute nap is ideal for reinforcing your memory and improving creativity. Most of us don't have an hour and a half to kill in the middle of an average day. But if you really need a break or to reinforce the ideas that you've learned, this nap can be a great tool. So we'll go into a commercial break and we'll be right back in just a minute. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for 2 or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. Let Rhonda at Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC take the burden off you for all your tax needs. I know because Rhonda has been taking care of my business since 2013. I feel Rhonda works for me because she knows the direct questions to ask to better benefit my unique business in order for me to get back the biggest refund possible. Rhonda is an ongoing student, and she knows tax laws are in a constant change every year. Call 256-281-9903 for an appointment to take the dread out of getting your taxes done. Rhonda is located at 11968 U.S. Highway 431 in Boaz. Again, that number is 256-281-9903. And let Rhonda's Elite Tax LLC champion your personal and business taxes. At Liberty Bank, we're all about community, whether it's to help with a charity fundraiser or help families in need. Toys at Christmas or a local football team, we're here for you. You see, we realize the importance of family. Sometimes it's to build a new home or necessary home repairs. We're here for you. If you like the feel of a small town bank with all the conveniences of a big city bank, we're here to serve you. You will find us at any of our convenient locations in DeKalb, Marshall, Etowah, and Blount counties in North Alabama. You can call and speak with any of our friendly staff at 256-659-2175 or check us out on the web at libertybankal.com. And thank you for your support of our community. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Jeff McCurdy of the McCurdy Law Firm has been a public service of this area for over 10 years. McCurdy, a member of the Henniger City Council, serves as prosecutor for the town of Sylvania and was named public defender for the city of Rainsville. The McCurdy Law Firm is located at 17326 Alabama Highway 75 in Henniger to better represent his Jackson and DeKalb County clients. If you need to be represented by a true public servant with proven success, call Jeff at 256-996-8701 or send a private email to mccurdylawfirm@gmail.com. No representation is made that the legal services performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018. The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The MyPillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, MyPillow 2.0.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a MyPillow or not, you need to get the brand new MyPillow 2.0. Call or go to MyPillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
We're back. My name is Donna, and I am your host of The Edge on IC Radio, your source for news and entertainment. You can find us on television, channel 182, on Charter Communications Abundant Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. You can also find us on the podcast, netnewsnetwork.net. If you have any questions or you'd like to be part of the birthday anniversary club, you can send an email to Donna@Donna'sEdge.com. That's Donna@Donna'sEdge.com. We'll take good care of that for you. We're talking about napping and productivity, and so got this, Larissa sends this to me, and this is actually a desk that has been designed to help people take naps in the afternoon at work. You can see where the top part of it actually folds down, so I hope I wouldn't get my fingers stuck in that. But anyway, so it's down in while you're not taking the nap, and you still have the desktop. And so you're doing your work, and then I don't know if a buzzer goes off. I don't know what happens. But anyway, you can fold this thing back up. So you can be down there, I guess, with your blanket and your pillow and maybe your teddy bear or whatever you need. And so you'll be able to take a nap. So anyway, we're exploring this. We're just going to see if this is something that, maybe your boss might let you take a nap. Talk to them about it. Just tell them you saw it on the show, and get this and share it with your boss and see what your boss thinks about it. Okay, napping and productivity. Let's talk about that. So while napping is good for your health and your energy levels, what can it do for your productivity? So taking a power nap during the day has a variety of benefits, according to interestingengineering.com, which includes improved creative problem-solving skills. Man, you got me just all frustrated here. So if you're having trouble figuring out the best solution into a troubling problem, taking a power nap can refresh your mind and give you an edge to help you figure out the answer. I have a sister-in-law who used to take power naps on Sundays, and I swear I don't think it did her any good. But anyway, enhanced logical reasoning. The benefit is another one from the 20-minute power nap. Again, it helps to refresh your problem-solving abilities. And I can see taking a break. I think you need to take breaks. Now, when you own a business, you rarely ever have time to take breaks. Because you're especially if you have employees who don't show up and stuff like that. Maybe they're sick for the 10th time, whatever reason. You're probably not going to have time to take these breaks. And you can't close your store down, because you have to think about this. You have people who are on their lunch hour and they're shopping for a last minute present for somebody's birthday, wedding anniversary, or whatever. And if you're closed during their lunch hour, you're probably going to lose out some business. So if you're going to take power naps, think about it maybe the least busy time of your day. Think about that, if there's such a thing. So improved creative problem-solving skills, it helps there. Also helps with enhanced logical reasoning, according to interestingengineering.com. This benefit is just another one from the 20-minute power nap. Again, it helps to refresh your problem-solving abilities. Learning. Well, we can all do this one. So if you've got a new thing that you need to learn, okay, a power nap is an invaluable tool. It takes a little longer to convert short-term memory to long-term, but a short nap can make it easier for you to learn new concepts and remember important information. All these advantages can help you be more productive when you're at work and even when you're home. A siesta in the afternoon can also help reduce your stress levels, which in turn improves productivity. So when you're stressed, your body produces excessive amounts of adrenaline, which can start to damage your cognitive function over time. We need to send this over to Joe Biden. Having enough energy to make it through the day can also get you more done by helping you make fewer mistakes, keeping you from having to go back and forth to start the job over again. Finally, taking a power nap can make you more pleasant, person to work with. Maybe, I don't know, it helps you with your team building skills. Getting more sleep or taking a power nap in the afternoon can keep you more alert and help you reduce an overall fatigue. If you've got enough energy, you're less likely to be grumpy Gus and more likely to work well with your colleagues. If you work on a team, this benefit can be an invaluable one. Most of us don't have the opportunity to even take a 20-minute power nap during the day. We're lucky if we even get time to take a lunch that isn't eaten on the desk as we check emails or plan the rest of the afternoon. Now, the benefit of taking a power nap are great and varied, though. They can make you more productive, improve your health, and help you to make an all-around happier person. As we said before, European countries have the right idea about their afternoon siesta. They have lunch, and then they take some time to relax, nap, or even distress before returning to work for the rest of the day. Maybe we should just take a page out of their playbook, according to the author, since implementing mandatory naps in the afternoon can help to improve productivity across the workforce. By the way, there's my email address, donna@donnasedge.com. A few tips. If you're going to talk with your boss about doing this, make sure they're not in a bad mood. Make sure a whole bunch of people have showed up for work. You don't want to do this on a day when a whole bunch of people have quit or they just simply don't want to work that day. That would not be a good time to ask the boss if he wants to do this or she wants to do this. I'm just putting my 2 cents worth in there. Make sure it's on the day when everybody's there, okay? Make sure the boss, again, is in a good mood. Make sure that you have been productive before you ask about this. Make sure most of the company has been productive before you even think. I'm just helping you out here. Before you even think about asking your boss about this. Okay, take naps for a boost in your everyday life. So let's talk about this. So if you get an hour for lunch, try finding a comfortable place to take a 20-minute nap. A chair in a quiet office is usually enough. Make sure you set an alarm now for 20 minutes. Be careful about messing up your hair, though. You may want to have alert enough time to go fix your hair and maybe your makeup if you are a sloppy sleeper. Make sure you set an alarm, and all iPhones have alarms, so you don't oversleep and you wind up getting in trouble. Also, pop in your headphones, find a quiet music station, and rest. You may find that it doesn't help at all, but you also discover that it greatly improves your work productivity. So try it on your own first. Don't do it on the boss's time. Try it on your own. And if the boss starts saying, I don't know what you're doing, but man, your productivity is really, really getting better. I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. Then would be the time to say, try this little experiment right here about sleeping. And I've just been taking these little 20-minute naps instead of a full lunch break. I've been taking these 20-minute naps. So you really think it's working? Then maybe you might get a bonus or something, and it could be something that your boss wants to try for the whole bunch. Try it. Take pleasure in the little things in life, whether it's those little things or chocolate chip cookies, your favorite song, dancing in the rain, or taking a nap in the middle of the day. They don't come along as often as we would like, so it's important to take advantage of them while they're here. Finding the time to take a nap in the afternoon instead of powering up or loading up on caffeine, you might feel better and probably end up being more productive in the long run. Okay, let me know how this stuff turns out. If you decide to do that, if you decide again to take this into your own hands and maybe just do a little 20-minute nap instead of taking the whole hour for lunch if you have that luxury of taking an hour for lunch. And again, let me know. Send an email to donna@donnasedge.com. You might start a whole new trend with the whole company, and if it works out, again, you might get a bonus. So try it and see. Thank you so much for watching The Edge. My name is Donna, and I am your host, and you can find us different ways. You can find us on the radio, icradio.media. You can also find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications, as well as the Bondage Television, which is found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. You take care. Oh, don't forget the podcast, NetNewsNetwork.net. You take care.